Let's go to the Oak Restaurant Hotline. Donnie Honey joins us on the Oak Restaurant Hotline as Lincoln County has a tough battle with Franklin, but ends up falling in tonight to a tough, gifted Franklin team. Donnie, listening to it, looked like that Franklin scored. Listening to your broadcast, looked like Franklin scored right before the half, and it kind of took the starch out of the Falcons.
Well, you're exactly right, Dennis. It did. We had the ball with about 2 minutes to go in the half, and we threw a pick. And they got the ball, went down, and they scored just almost as time expired there in the half. And that really took a lot of the wind out of our sails. Of course, then we had to turn around and kick off to them to start the second half. And they took the ball, went right down and scored again. Actually, the easiest drive they had all night long. And then we did manage to come back and score. Then we missed the extra point. And Jack and myself, we talk about it a lot. A lot of times, I'm not blaming anybody because we don't know if it's a bad kick, bad hold, whatever. It didn't cost us the ball game either. But, when you scored and you miss the extra point, it just kind of takes away the little edge you get for scoring. But, Dennis, this was definitely not one of our nights to remember in Lincoln County football history because we did not play well at all. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Franklin. Franklin's got a good football team. They're very well coached. They've got some good ball players. But we were our own worst enemy tonight, just jumping off sides. We had I don't know how many motion penalties, and it seemed like every time we would get a drive going in the first half, I know of 3 or 4 different drives we had that we wound up getting a penalty. It would just kill the drive, whether it be motion or holding or something like that. And like I said, we shot ourselves in the foot so many times tonight. We just couldn't overcome it.
We're talking to Donnie Honey. He is the color voice for the Lincoln County Falcons broadcast on our partner station WYTM in Fayetteville. Donnie, I agree with you about that two for none where you give up a score right before the half and then kick off to start the second half. But it sounded like your kids had fight in them. Other than that lapse, do you think that part of that comes from the emotional letdown of getting the win over Columbia last week?
Well, my personal opinion, Jack and I talked about it, we were absolutely sky high last week for the Columbia game because we knew it was a big game, big district game. Tonight was not a district game, and the kids hear that. They hear that during the week that it's not a district game. It don't mean anything. Well, it does. You want to win every game, but we were just flat, especially offensively. We were just flat, and they came out. Franklin did and stacked the box right off the bat. The first 2 or 3 series we had the ball, they had 9, 10 guys up in the box, which makes it very difficult to run for trying to force us to throw the ball. And we completed some passes, but then we threw quite a few incompletions. And like I said, the pick before the half hurt us too. But, Kansas one play didn't beat us. It was just the overall effort of everything and the mistakes that we made. And you cannot make mistakes, mental mistakes, which is what the emotion penalties, the jumping off sides, that's what they are, mental mistakes. You cannot make those and beat a good football team, and we learned a very hard lesson tonight.
You got a Lawrence County team coming in next week. They had a big win over Spring Hill tonight. What did Coach Thomas say to his team about getting ready for a district game next week?
Well, I was like I'm down on the field after the game when he's talking to the team, and I interview Don after the game every week, and he's exactly right. He said, that's behind us, that's over with. We got to learn from it. He said that's our last non-district game. Now the rest of them are all district games. He said we start next week with Lawrenceburg. He said they're going to come in here and they're going to try to beat us, obviously. And we cannot make the mistakes that we made tonight and beat Lawrence County either. And we've got to just cut the mental mistakes out and just get back to doing what we did for the past 3 weeks and just run the football and throw the ball when we need to and play good defense. And, we didn't do that tonight at all, and it cost us the game.
All right, Donnie, we will talk to you next week. Good luck in your preparation for Lawrence County, okay?
Okay, Dennis. Thanks for having us.
All right. That is Donnie Honey with our partner station, network station, WYTM in Fayetteville.